Said, is Dom's version of Jordan Henderson, runs around, covers the ground, but his touch and creation lets him down. Is he in trouble when Elliott comes back? Thoughts? He certainly seems to be the one, mate, that Liverpool fans are questioning at the minute. And you know what? I think it's fair that Dominik Szoboszlai is questioned because we know what the boy can do. I think he'll come good personally, but he needs to remove some of the inconsistencies around his game. That might take a bit of getting time to the way Slot wants the system to play, but certainly adding that goals and assists to it is probably something that I think most of us would agree he probably can improve on. Foxy said, why is Szoboszlai getting roasted lately? Get behind him. I know, it bugs me, mate. I've been saying this for quite a few weeks now. We're winning, and yet people are still finding things to moan about. And I don't understand it. Yes, we can improve, but we can improve right across the board. We can improve defensively, we can improve going forward, we can improve the numbers from midfield, but we're winning. And let the manager figure it out. I think a lot of people are still forgetting as well that we have changed. You know, we've got no Jurgen anymore. In comes Arne Slot. Players take a little bit of time to get used to these things. And it's also going to be a very stop-start part to the season because we've got the September international break, we've got the October international break coming up, and then, of course, we've got another one in November. So, yeah, and add to that, he's been getting quite a few whoopings. Well, Hungary as well. They were beaten 5-0 by Germany recently. Didn't do great in the Euros. So I think maybe Dominik Szoboszlai's confidence has taken a little bit of a knock. And I would like us to give him a big virtual hug and, you know, get behind him. Like Foxy said, get behind him, because I think we know what he's capable of. It's not like he's come in not showing any glimpses of the player that we've seen at Leipzig. But he does need to become more consistent. But Craig, he needs to be better. He does. I'm not denying he needs to be better. But I guess it's a matter of how we go about trying to help him. As fans, you know, it's not going to help him if he goes on and sees social media where fans are slating him, Liverpool fans. That's not going to help him, is it? You know, he's going to work on what he's going to work on the training ground. And Dominik Szoboszlai and Arne Slot will know that he needs to improve. So I guess if it starts impacting us and costing us results, then this becomes a bigger conversation. But right now, I think we're winning, and let us work the kinks out while we're winning is what I'm trying to say. Hayden said, Dom gives his all, works his socks off. That's all that matters. Any player that gives his all deserves to be a red. I applaud you for that, mate. I agree. You know, fans will forgive a lot if they see a player putting the graft in. And I'm with you. I see that with Dominik Szoboszlai. I see him putting the effort in. His numbers, if you look at them, the ground he covers in every game, it's not like he's just standing around doing nothing. He looks like he's just lacking that little bit of confidence for me. You know, from the outside, that's the way I'd view it anyway. Do you think Kefren Thuram would have made much more sense than Szoboszlai? No. Again, if you gave me the option, personally, Ali, all over again, to pick between Kefren Thuram and Szoboszlai, I'm taking Szoboszlai. One other thing I would like to point out about Dominik Szoboszlai as well is, like, he's not even entered his prime yet as a player in age. So let's give him the season. And I think we'll have a conversation later in the season where we've seen more of what we know Dominik Szoboszlai is capable of. Like Carl and a few others in the chat, I'm a little bit confused as to why this narrative has suddenly started to appear around Szoboszlai. It's like we're trying to self-sabotage or something, you know. We're winning games of football. We might not be winning it in the way that we could with the panache and style that we would want, but we're winning games of football, and we've rebounded back with 3 victories since we were beaten by Forest. We went away, beat Milan. We won in the League Cup. We've won in the league. Actually, I think 4 victories, if I'm not mistaken, since that. So, as a Liverpool fan, sitting here right now, top of the Premier League table, looking forward to another Champions League game on Wednesday night, I'm a happy bunny. Always you want to improve, that's fair enough. But, you know, give me these headaches from the position that we're in right now.